Hey everyone, welcome to The Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
And I'm Marsh Parker.
And we're here to do something a little bit different today, you guys. This year, something really big happened in the Walking Dead TV show. If you've been watching the channel, you know that Marsha and I did a reaction video to the Season 6 finale, in which they finally introduced a character from the comic books by the name of who, Marsha?
Negan!
Marsha's favorite character. So what ended up happening was, when that happened, Marsha and I, Marsha, I should say first, got sort of a wild hair up her butt to to make a Lucille bat, correct?
Yep.
So when she told me that, I liked the idea so much that I wanted to steal it. So I told her, Marsha, I'm going to probably make one as well.
Yeah.
And you were down with it, thank goodness. You're cooler than some people might be, but...
No, it's all my idea. No, no, no.
But once we decided that, I was like, you know, I might be able to pull off a new cosplay. My only cosplay has ever been Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story Freak Show. And it's about time for a new one. That one's made the rounds for about 1.5 years, so I need a new one. And it just so happens that Negan would be a really good one, I think.
He is my favorite.
So not only am I going to be doing a Negan cosplay, but Marsha, what else is going on?
I'm going to be the gender bender Negan.
Yep.
So I'm really excited. We're going to do like a Negan off at Mad Monster and Phoenix Comic Con.
Because they're about a month apart this year here in Phoenix. And the thing about conventions, though, unfortunately, is that they're very, well, fortunately, I should say, is that they're very strict about weapons. So we can't very well take our full-on regular Negan bats with real barbed wire, which we are going to be making.
Right.
And we'll do another video about that. But in this video, we needed to make our fake Negan bats for the convention.
Yeah, let's do it.
It'll be easy enough. So first off, we just searched on Google wooden fake bat kind of
we
thing.
actually ended up with the same bat without knowing.
Yeah,
like,
we both ordered separately, and they arrived and they were the exact same. So they look like this, and they're foam. There's nothing to it, really. We're allowed to take these into the con. And then for the barbed wire,
we got garland.
We got garland, which is basically, specifically barbed wire garland.
Yeah. But basically, it's just like rope that they tied together, which it's still like, I mean, first glance, you're like, wow, that looks so cool. And then you realize, like, oh, it's like this flimsy, like, material.
I got the silver barbed wire. And I also have some copper barbed wire, or I guess brown barbed wire if I want to mix it in. And then Marsha, what have you got?
I got the rusted brown one because I want my bat to look used. I know Walking Dead is kind of a it is a black and white novel, but in my opinion, this far out, after so much use, Lucille is not going to look brand new. I'm sorry, AMC, but it shouldn't look brand new.
It shouldn't look brand new.
It should look like she's got some love on her. So I did get the rusted one, and so I can silver it up, because that's what the spray paint is for. I guess I could do the opposite too. I could have got brown paint to make it a reddish paint. And then if you want to make it bloody, you can make it bloody and kind of add on to it.
Which we'll probably do later on. But for now, let's get to it. We're basically going to put it together if we can. Now, I brought a stapler because I think that's going to be the most efficient way to attach the garland.
Well, first I have to put my circle on mine.
Okay, so I did my circle low because when I got this bat, it had some stickers here and then some writing here.
Yeah.
So I covered the writing with some black Sharpie.
I do like it because it does give it that comic book feel to it.
Right, a little bit. You know, it's got, it's almost as if writing should be here. And just a big L for Lucille.
I had the same kind of location thing going on, but I used a X-Acto knife to get the writing off of the bat. It worked really, really well.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the because there's an end that doesn't really have a barb on it. The other end does have a barb on it. So I'm going to start with the non-barbed end, I think. That way I can kind of hide it. So I'm going to put it down here. So I'm going to secure the end before I do the initial wrap, because I realized wrapped around twice like that, it was too thick to staple down. So
that's what she said.
Oh, cool. That's my starting point right there. Go ahead.
So while you're doing that, I'll show people how if you want to kind of go with this way, kind of make it a little stiffer, add some color on it to give it that real barbed wire rusty look. To make it stiff, I actually got some starch, and I'm just going to spray it on generously. You really want to get it in there.
And I'm just going to start to wrap mine around really tightly so it doesn't move. And I'm hoping that the barbed wire is going to land. See, there you go. So it's going to land, the barbs are actually going to land on different areas of the bat if I do it this way. So that'll be good. That's what I want.
Alright, I'm just going to add some hairspray to really get it to stiffen up. I just wanted to have that hard edge and really make it look like it's sharp and stiff.
Oh, snap.
Fully erect. Wow, this is really feel how stiff that is.
Yeah. And then I think I'm just going to start doing tighter circles around underneath the wire that I've already laid. So that's what I'm going to get with just one piece of garland.
I like how we're doing we have different methods to kind of give them an idea. Like
Yeah, you can try and do it different ways.
I'm kind of doing the roll down crossover.
Actually, I think I'm going to do that too. I like that one better. That looks way better. So luckily I hadn't committed.
All right. That's one of mine right there.
That looks pretty good, man. I like it.
I like the depth of the spray paint on it. It's still wet. That's what she said. Oh. I'm just gonna spray it a little bit more. It's gonna be the top layer, so I mean it could be dirtier, but you know, if you're into the comics, you know Negan's bitches likes to cleans his rod for him. So
so dirty.
So dirty, so there might be a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the crossover method is the way to go. And see, actually, when you get to a point, you can start feeding it underneath ones you already have laid down, so you don't actually need to staple it anymore. Woo! Getting a little bit of high here working with Marcia. A little bit of that.
Why do you think art teachers are the best teachers?
And continuing with the wrap. And I'm finding that twisting the garlands so they're not like side by side, they're end over end. You can see it's end over end rather than just side by side. It makes it look more barbed wiry. You never want to pin down one of your barbed wire things, so you want to make sure your rope is going underneath any barbed wire that you've already laid down. Alright, and I'm at the bottom. And actually this time I might make it a little deeper so I can get a little further up the bat and spread out my barbs.
There's ants. Sorry.
We are outside.
Maybe that's why I never saw Ant-Man.
You don't like ants?
I don't like ants.
Oh no, no, I had it. I think I found a solution to that.
I'm mainly looking for holes. And filling them in to really get that.
I did that as well. And I got all the way to the bottom again. Time to go back up.
Alright, here's mine. I'm gonna put a couple reinforcements in there.
I'm almost there myself. Boom. Haha. I am happy with that. Oh, they both look good.
How fun. Yeah, I think you went further down than I did.
I did. I'm down though. You can't really see a lot of staples in mine just at the top up here, but I think if I pulled the staples out, it would probably stay now that I've wrapped it all like this.
Yeah. Mine's pretty stiff. So I think I'm going to spray mine down a little bit more with hairspray. And,
okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me hit me with that too. Get some hairspray, stiffen mine up a little bit.
I mean, this is extra hold, so.
I did it.
And maybe a little bit more starch.
Hairspray before starch?
It doesn't really matter. It's all doing the same. So, I like it like this. I think this is good.
I think we have two good options for people. So there you go, guys. That's my Lucille. That's Marsha's Lucille. That's how we did it. Just get some cheap garland. This garland cost me about $4 per strand, and I got 2 strands. The bat itself was how much?
It was like $10.
$10. So you can make your own fake Lucille bat for very little money, probably just about $20, and be like us. Be Negan, be badass, make yourself a fake Lucille that you can take into the cons with you.
Yeah, man.
All right. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Cecil Laird.
And I'm Marsha Barker.
Until next time, remember, stay scared.